What is up, guys? Yeah, it's been a while since I've done a vape review. So today we are checking out a new vape. So this is the Blaze AIO. Yeah, this is I think this is my first mic vapes thing I've ever owned, so I'm kind of interested in getting into this. And this is also my first Thunderhead creation thing I've owned as well. So this is kind of a twofer for me. But yeah, this is a BORO mod. I'm gonna open this up here real quick. So yeah, you guys can see that it's a mod. Trying to cover up all the QRs and all that, so I don't get destroyed by YouTube here. And it comes sliding out like this. Someone just flew at me here, but all right. So inside, you get the BORO. Looking pretty nifty here. Pretty nifty. And then get this little tube for the battery. And what the heck are these? Oh, is this a different fire button? Looks like it. Yeah. So you get a little additional little fire button to put inside of the mod. So you get create it to whatever way you want. I don't think there's anything else in this. This is nothing part of the mod, looks like. Okay. Oh, hold on. There is things underneath. Good thing I, know how to open up vape stuff. So you get a little booklet. A little card with all their names on it and all that. They have giveaways they had to do. Okay, well, I'm going to put that over there. What's this? Certification thing with some screws. And then some O-rings. Looks like a little button. A little flash nut remover. Kind of like seeing that. That's kind of cool. And then, of course, a screwdriver, which you take off all the screws to customize your Blaze AIO BORO. So let me get everything back in the box here. I'm not doing a top down shot with this because this is just a mod. This is not like a mod in a tank or a mod in a BORO kind of thing. This is just this, So there's not much going on here. So let me get readjusted here. So the panel should just come off like that. It's a sliding one. And it has magnets, so it keeps it in place too. I like that. But what I like about this, because you're so used to BOROs having, little doors, and you can't get a lot of airflow in it, so it's a strictly a MTL or a RDL device. Which, don't get me wrong, I love MTL. I love RDL. Kind of one of my fortes, like one of the things I like to use. But this opens the door for those people who kind of want more of a looser RDL. Because I like using like 0.3 ohm coils in these, like for the pre-made stuffs. And I feel like some of the BOROs I have are kind of too tight. I mean, except like two other mods that I have. But this one, I feel like it's going to fit the ballpark. So I'm going to put let me see. I'm going to put a BORO blank in there. This is a 0.4 ohm, 26 to 30 watts. And then an integrated drip tip. Again, I love seeing this. So this is now my third BORO mod I have done on this channel where it has an integrated 510. I love it. Keep it up. That's all I got to say. All right, so let's put that BORO blank in there. And you can see, look. It looks pretty slick in there. And for all those top airflow BOROs, guess what? You're going to be able to run those without an issue in this guy. Which I'm excited. It's so cool. So we got that back in there. Now I gotta see, how do we get the battery open? I should have watched someone open this. I should have watched Mike's Vapes videos opening this, but oh, well, this just slides right off. Okay, well, so it's held by magnets. I like seeing that. Now I'm not, I'm not gonna dog anyone for this. I'm not one to like show off batteries. Like, I don't have fancy designs or anything like that. Like, I mean, come on. I just have like own tech batteries just chilling, you know? That's why I don't have much of a fancy battery design when it comes to my mods that I use. So I don't care. That's just me. Now I gotta see which way the battery goes in. Oh boy. Where's the instruction thingy? I just threw it up here. I thought I did. Did I put it back in here? I think I put it back in here. Do. Yep, I did. Okay. About to sing the dog theme song there. It shows my age. Okay. So I can adjust the height using the wrench. Shows that thing. How to change the button now. If you want to switch the button, I'm probably not going to. I like the button that's on there already. But how do I know which way the battery goes in? It does not say in the instructions. I am a pleb right now. Well, I'm going to just say positive goes down. I feel like it's a lot of mods out there. Oh, there's looks like a little negative line right there. Okay, well, I am just not with it today, I guess. So this pushes down. And then it should turn on. Hey, look at that. Turned on. And it's not reading this atomizer, though. Why not? Do I have to adjust the pin? Really? Really? I never really have to do that before. But all right. I guess I will adjust the pin. Does this fit in here? Okay, that's not the right size. That's what she said. All right, so let me grab this guy out then. So it's got kind of, it's an Allen wrench, but it's like, looks like it's got the Torx on there. Okay. I'm still intrigued. Nope, that one's too small too. So is it this bigger one? No, I don't know. I think it's that one. And that one's too big. I never had to adjust the pin ever. So I'm just kind of confused on what the hell is going on here. Let me turn this off just in case I don't want to electrocute myself here, you know, because that would be not a fun time. Let's see what says in the instructions here. Yep, it's definitely using that end. Why is it not going in? Hold on, I need to adjust the light because my old man eyes is not helping me here. Oh no, I'm not liking that already. It's like they gave me the wrong size tool for this. Because that's too small. And then this side's too small. But this is too big. I don't know about this, guys. Oop, almost dropped everything out of the little baggie there. I don't know. And trying to get this angle inside of here to adjust the pin, I don't know. That's kind of a tight squeeze there. It says that you can also use this to remove the panels and all that, which, yeah, okay, that does work for that. It's not stripped. Wow. Okay, so it is that one, and it's a tight. Like, if you're a big guy like me, this is gonna be a kind of a nuisance. I wish I now did the top down camera because I thought this was just gonna be easy. It's never that simple, right? It's never that simple in life. Okay, I think I adjusted the pin enough to do that. Still a lot of wiggle in the BORO. Still saying check atomizer. All right, give me a second. So I've been messing with this, guys, and one thing I don't like, a lot of wiggle, and that's with me trying to get the pin up as high as I can. The thing is, if you're gonna include a specific tool to raise that pin, don't put it on a fucking angle like that. It's hard for me to get my fat fingers in here to adjust that. All right. Now, like, if you look at, for instance, the Vandy Vape, all right? Yes, it has an adjustable pin, but it's a flathead, you know, and that is a tool that everyone has, okay? I don't have a fancy torque set, you know, I don't have a fancy thing where I could do that, you know, and they give you this, but this doesn't work for that. This right off the bat, this is a big gripe for me. Like, I'm already not liking this because I can't. None of my BOROs can sit in here comfortably without wiggling around, and then I have to constantly make sure I have to push it and hold it down while I'm vaping. I don't want extra steps when I'm vaping. I don't want that. Like, I'm grabbing another BORO. All right, so let me screw this in. There's too much wiggle. Too much. Give me a sec while I sit here and fiddle with this for another 20 minutes. That's how long it took me just to get 2 half turns. This was not ideal, Thunder Creations. Not ideal. Alright, well, so now after another 10 minutes of trying to get my hand in there with that little Allen wrench to get this in, I finally got it. Now you guys can see that it's not. There's nothing. There's no rattling anymore. So all I'm going to say is every single BORO mod I have tested, I never had to adjust the pin for me to put a BORO in. None. Ever. Never had that issue ever. Why did this is the first one that I had problems with? And on top of that, like, they give you a little tool to adjust the pin with that. If you're someone with bigger hands or fingers, it's gonna be an impossible task unless you have a screwdriver like this that has the right size already on it, or where you can put your own tips on there and do it. You're gonna have a hard time. So just heads up when you purchase this. Other than that, you know, it's great. Feel in the hands. It's not too heavy. It's not too light. It's very sleek. I mean, there's nothing too much of the chip there, of the screen. You know, it goes in 0.5 increments all the way up to, I believe, 88. Yes. And round robins, I do like that. So that has that going for it. I don't know if there's anything special in the menu. So let's do 3-click. Yes. So you can switch it to a power mode. Hey, come on now. Just had you focused. So if you do 1, 2, 3. Nope. Okay. So power, temp, bypass, voltage mode. You can reset the puff counter, and then back. Then it's the classic, 5 clicks to turn it off, on. So again, I got a little flustered, and I'm sorry that you guys saw that, but that is kind of frustrating. That's something that I had never dealt with opening a mod before. I've been vaping for over 10 years. I've never had this problem. Overall, this mod's great. Great airflow. I can't wait to get a top airflow BORO in this. I don't have one at the moment. I will, as soon as I get one, you guys will obviously see me do a review on it, and it will go right in here. But other than that, like, it's a great device. I'll give it a good solid 8.5. I'm marking it down a whole 1.5 out of 10 for that Allen wrench issue, and that's the only biggest gripe I have. But yeah, I can't post links where you can buy it and all that. I know the ballpark price on it is not that expensive, so you know it's a great device. Just that little kink, that is the only issue I have. But yeah, so this has been a great time hanging out with you all. I will see you all in the next video. Until then, have a good rest of your day.
Welcome to Quebec City, you son of a bitch!